Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are watching the station identification of one of Wayland City's resident YouTubers. Live in the basement. This is not MTV's Remote Control. And he is not Ken Ober. God rest Ken Ober's soul. This is WEML-TV, Channel 77. And now here's your host, New Bedford, Massachusetts' own, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer. Yes, Russ, right. I decided to have my own announcer announce me into the show. If you don't know who that announcer is, well, I'll give you a little bit of a hint. You're looking at him, okay? Now, I decided to do something different with my intros. I'm figuring I'm sick and tired of trying to mess up my intros every single time. So I did a little cool voiceover intro. Now where we can introduce the show. So yes, indeed, this is WEML TV Channel 77. You're watching episode 245 of the show. Hope your day is as good as mine, or if even better. All right. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. The mystery of still why I can't watch my own YouTube videos and it keeps buffering, I really don't know. It is a strange situation still. And I haven't heard anything from YouTube as of yet. But as long as I can watch them from off my phone or under my other account, then other channel, then I'm good. I'm good. You know, so anyways, I went to do some shopping. I bought some food at Walmart, but I ran into a couple of things that I bought today. The first one that I got in the toy section here, yeah, the new United States Heavyweight Championship. Look at it, it looks like a beautiful belt. Or here's the Ego, aka as Matt Riddle would like to call him, Travis. So I thought this was really cool. So you have the Blue Universal Championship, and you get the World Heavyweight Championship. The World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, sometimes buying belts is pretty expensive, but I figured I want to get the United States title, and so there it is, the United States Heavyweight Championship. I will open that as soon as I am done with this video because I got lots to do today, and also this just came in, WrestleMania 37, the first WrestleMania back in business, and I gotta check out which. It was hosted by Titus O'Neil and Hulk Hogan dressed as pirates. Too bad Kairi Sane was decided to lead the WWE last year, because this would have been perfect for her to come to do something like this. So there is a card in here, I think, and so yeah, if you have not watched WrestleMania 37. And you don't have Peacock or anything like that, or you don't want to get Peacock Network or something like that, just pick it up. See, this is what it looks like. Just pick this up, man. You'll like it. Only costs you $20 at Walmart. So, and let's see. Ooh, I got Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre. Yep. Yeah, he returned to the WE. Was it 4 years ago? Holy cow. And I'll tell you one thing, he's a Triple Crown champion now. Let's see what happens in this down the road when he faces Kofi Kingston next week in a rematch. Speaking of which, let's get right into brass tacks, because after this video, it's today's Tic Tac Tuesday. That means Tic Tac Toe, the 11th gameplay of Tic Tac Toe will soon to follow once I get everything squared away after this. And then later on tonight, after around 9 o'clock or something like that, after, well, not 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock or something like that, I will give you the NXT Event Center recap, because, huge matchup tonight, NXT, title on the line, Karrion Kross, Finn Balor 2, check that out. The face-off between Hall of Famer, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, whom I met years ago, really cool dude, again, with Cam Grimes. And rumor has it that the $1 Million Championship may have something to do with it. It's just a rumor. It's just a rumor. Now I have read reports about that. If the $1 Million Championship's involved, Ooh, boy, Cameron Grimes may have a humongous bullseye on his back when it's all said and done. Let me tell you. It all depends how that $1 million championship. Alrighty then. Now, Raw, as you know, the WWE's one more month away for leaving the Thunderdome in July for live shows, including SmackDown, Raw. Everybody's looking forward to it. MVP once again introduced Bobby Lashley. The recap of the Lashley Kingston match from last week. Drew McIntyre interrupts MVP and Lashley. The New Day interrupts everybody. And so Adam Pearce says, you know what? I've heard everything. Here's how we settle this. McIntyre, Kingston, winner gets a shot at Hell in a Cell next month. Gonna be a heck of a matchup. And then Braun Strowman cut a promo about having fans again live, and he's looking forward to it. That's really, really cool. Then McIntyre and Kingston had a matchup, but no contest because both MVP and Lashley interfered, attacking both competitors. Xavier Woods got involved in the matchup. And then Rhea Ripley was taunting Charlie. Says, best of luck against Asuka tonight. They were trash talking. Then Nikki Cross interrupted the whole thing. He said, I could beat both of you in 2 minutes. Charlotte goes, if I hadn't had a match, I would fight you. But and Rhea goes, I accept. And then have another Eva Marie promo for Evolution. There was a picture of her being with Norman Smiley. Maybe she's actually learning how to wrestle. Maybe, hopefully, she can wrestle. My goodness. They had a 2-minute matchup where if Nikki Cross survives 2 minutes, she wins. Rhea Ripley and Nikki Cross went at it, and Rhea Ripley was dominating most of the matchup, but she has ignored the clock, and it cost her in the end because Nikki Cross did win the matchup due to lasting 2 minutes in the ring. Would that put Nikki Cross in line for the Raw Women's Championship? Who knows for sure. Then Charlotte Flair was showing up. Started taunting Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley's kind of shocked. So, and then Damian Priest did cut a promo about being excited to have live shows again, having the fans back in the arena. He's looking forward. He spoke in Spanish and I think Damian Priest can reach out to the Latin community. I think they got their Latin guy, which is really, really awesome. And that's what the WWE needed because they all thought Andrade would be the guy for the Latin community. They thought Alberto Del Rio. We don't want to get into him. But, it's very hard to replace someone as great as Eddie Guerrero because I think he brought a lot of Latin fans in the arena. I mean, it is tough to find someone to... Rey Mysterio is the guy, but they're having him on SmackDown. So, and Damian Priest seems to be the guy because the guy speaks very well. Very well. He moves. He's a big, 6'5". He moves quick. He's a former North American champion. So, I'm kind of looking forward to what Damian Priest can do, and I'm hoping he wins more championships. I'm kind of hoping. And then McIntyre and Kingston both were angry at the outcome and they asked Adam Pearce, hey, what are you going to do about it? So Adam Pearce says, rematch next week. And then Kofi, and so that's all well and good, but what are you going to do about MVP and Lashley? And then Adam Pearce says, I'll take care of that. Asuka went one-on-one with Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair did win the match. Asuka hurt her leg a little bit. Hopefully she'll be all right. So, and then Lashley was relaxing with the ladies until some stagehand came in the locker room, said, hey, MVP Lashley, Adam Pearce wants to see you. And then Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke, the sexy muscle friends, as Asuka likes to call them. They're also cutting a promo about returning to live shows. They're looking forward to seeing the fans again. So they're really excited about that. And then Adam Pearce talked to Lashley and MVP, goes, what was that all about? And MVP's running his mouth. He said, you know what? I'm getting the rematch next week. But if either you or you interfere, you'll be suspended without pay for 90 days. That means if Lashley and or MVP interfere in next week's rematch between McIntyre and Kingston, then would that be a stripping of the WWE World Heavyweight title if that's the case? And then instead of a Money in the Bank, the title could be on the line again? Who knows for sure? And then Shelton Benjamin went one-on-one with Cedric Alexander. Cedric was running his mouth about Shelton Benjamin. being old and all that. And Corey Graves takes the side of Shelton Benjamin. But unfortunately, Cedric Alexander did pick up the victory over Shelton Benjamin. So, Shelton Benjamin, I'll tell you one thing. Benjamin won one match. Alexander won one match. We need a rubber match between those two gentlemen. And then they had the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, cutting a promo for NXT that he's coming to NXT to confront Cameron Grimes. And his theme song, Cameron Grimes' theme song is pretty cool. So is Ted DiBiase, by the way. Like I said before, the $1 Million face-off, rumor has it that the $1 Million Championship could be involved in this storyline. We will see what would happen. We don't know for sure. Take it with a grain of salt. If the $1 Million title is involved and you say, hey, or like DiBiase passes the torch and gives it to Cameron Grimes. Imagine Cameron Grimes as $1 Million champion. I'll tell you one thing right now. If Cameron Grimes gets that $1 Million championship, he better shut his mouth real quick because he's going to be a big old target on his back. Because that's another championship. Who knows? Who knows? Treated like a 24/7 championship. Which is held by Akira Tozawa, by the way. And then Matt Riddle went one-on-one with Xavier Woods. It was a heck of a matchup. And in the end, Matt Riddle, with an RKO out of nowhere, learning a thing or two from Randy Orton, did pick up the victory. I think he's just doing it for Travis. If you don't know who Travis is, it's the name of the title that was held by Matt Riddle. The United States Champion. So, yep, Travis. So, anyways, yeah, it was a heck of a matchup. So, Matt Riddle, I think, started to get a little bit on the aggressive side, which is probably what Orton probably want out of him. Said, cut the comedy, cut the laid back comedy, and let's get to wrestling. John Morrison, Johnny Drip Drip, cut a promo about having live action, live shows again with the fans out there. I think it's also starting in Texas. No surprise there. In the state of Texas. That's a little Three Stooges joke if you don't know. You just hit one of the men from the state of Texas. Okay. Anyways. That's real good, huh? I gotta tell you, it is something. So he's really excited about that. So AJ Styles one-on-one with Jackson Riker. Look, a little bit of a TNA Impact rivalry going here. First time in the WWE ring. Then Elias gets involved during the matchup, costing AJ Styles the victory over. So Jackson Riker picks up the victory. Almost started chasing Elias and Riker. Elias was hiding behind. You don't think, Elias is so stupid. Almost wasn't out there, okay, until after the match was over. Check this out. Elias jumps and hides behind the thing. You didn't think Almost did not see that? He must be watching the match on a monitor, right? Like, how stupid is Elias? Elias is hiding and he is Almost. I'm like, oh, that's a meme. That's a GIF meme, and there ever was one. It was great, man. It was great. So, and chasing both Elias and Jackson Riker out. Would AJ Styles and Almost be the good guys? Who knows for sure? I kind of like that. Sheamus was heading to the ring. He went one-on-one with Humberto Carrillo. Sheamus did pick up the victory, but then Sheamus was beating up on Carrillo. Ricochet gets involved. I would not be surprised at all if this hot thing, that match will end up being a triple threat match for this bad boy. Shara Striper was interviewing Jackson Baszler about their tag team rematch, and Shayna Baszler is telling Reginald, stay in the back. We don't want you involved. Then the tag team rematch happened, the title match. Before, another Eva Marie promo. Says she wants to be a role model, a hero that girls can look up to. It's evolution. What is Eva Marie up to? We don't know for sure. It's the mind games of Eva Marie. And then the Women's Tag Team Championship on the line, a rematch. Natalya Tamina, the champs, defending against Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler had a match in hand until Reginald came down the ringside. Shayna Baszler, obviously upset with this. And then got to the point where, Baszler had Natalya pinned. Reginald starts jumping up in the apron. Hey, I had the match won. She starts yelling at Reginald, go to the back. He starts going to the back, a big ball of flames came up in the arena, on the big flame wall at the ring entrance, knocking Reginald out in that explosion. And then Natalya did pick up the victory for her team over Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. Nia Jax was trying to comfort Reginald and the post-show and everything like that. And then Shayna Baszler says, it's going to be you and me next week, Reginald, in a matchup. How's Nia Jax feel about this? I think she's in love with Reginald. The Circus Soleil, Sommelier twerp. And Shayna's not in a very good mood. She is not in a very good mood. I wouldn't be Shayna Baszler. You know, do you believe that Shayna Baszler is 40 years old? She don't even look it. She looks younger than 40, dude. Seriously. Shayna Baszler? You know what? You know, I wouldn't want to stand in that woman's way if my life depended on it. You know, I think she'd probably take off my arm and make me eat it. That's how tough Shayna Baszler is. The queen of spades. Oh, poor Nia. I don't know what I think Nia will probably be fed up. Or will she be fed up with Shayna? Or be fed up with Reginald? Who knows for sure. So, that is all the time we have on the show. Episode 245 of WEML-TV Channel 77. Hope you like the new intro I just made. No fancy music and all that. Just an announcing voice. I tried to get my announcer voice going, but a little deeper. You know what I mean? So, I hope you guys... up next on the next episode, 246, the 11th installment of Tic-Tac-Doe Flash Game, but this time, because it's today's Tic-Tac Tuesday. All right, I'll see you later. You guys have a wonderful day, and until then, bless out.